Bueno, voy a continuar. Estamos en el capítulo 8 de la serie de los directos que estoy haciendo. Y recuerdo rápidamente lo último que hicimos, y fue destruir el cristal madre de los señores del hierro, si no me equivoco eran, ¿no? Y volvimos a la guarida, ¿vale? Y nos quedamos en eso, que tenemos que hablar con todo el mundo, ver todo lo que teníamos cosas nuevas, ¿no? Entonces vamos a ir pillando todas las secundarias y todo lo que tenemos por aquí, todo lo que se nos abre nuevo. Algo que está, por ejemplo, tiene cosas nuevas para vender, el herrero tiene cosas nuevas, o sea que voy a ir mirándolo todo. Vamos a preguntar sobre el hálito del dragón. ¿Ahora qué quieres? ¿Que te dé la enhorabuena, bellaco? Bueno, la verdad es que te lo mereces, pero que no se te suba a la cabeza, ¿me oyes? Además, no podrías haberlo logrado sin Jill, ni sin mí, por cierto. A ver, ¿quién crees que es la que te mantiene la guarida a flote, reabasteciéndola de víveres y pertrechos mientras tú estás fuera? Eso no quita mérito. Habéis echado la montaña entera abajo, seguro que a más de un sangre férrea le dio un patatús al verlo. Los infelices tendrán que buscar otra cosa a la que rezarle. Por desgracia, aún sigue habiendo muchos gaznápiros por toda Balistea que no conciben la idea de vivir sin cristales madre. Tú sigue con lo tuyo y demuéstrale que esos peñascos transparentes no valen ni medio guil. Y hablando de guiles, no creas que por tu hazaña te voy a hacer algún descuento, pues ya era... no estaría mal. Mira, espada de platino que tiene una rima maravillosa. La voy a pillar, ¿por qué? Porque me interesa tenerla. Así le veo la skin. Paso por 2 de defensa, pierdo algo de vida. No lo quiero. Tampoco me interesa. Esto ya lo vimos, ¿no? Disparo cargado. Esto no lo quiero. Y no tiene nada nuevo, ¿no? Pues vamos a intentar vender si tengo algo para vender. Fuera. Esta es como la otra espada que tenía así. Vamos a preguntarle a este también. Tienes que haber pasado calor dentro del volcán, a ver si vas a tener madera de herrero, aunque no te veo yo cambiando la espada por el martillo y las tenazas. Sé que no es fácil estar a la altura de las expectativas, pero yo creo que cumples con creces el papel de Cid. Él de verdad estaría orgulloso. Vale, eso sí, mejorarse la espada. Vamos a mejorarla porque es que no tengo nada para... Ah, bueno, por eso tengo una llama líquida. Estaba todo planeado. All being played, ¿sabes? Pero la vamos a mejorar. Pues así tenemos... no lo quiero. Y tampoco lo quiero. Y esto no lo voy a tener en la U. Vale, vamos a ir por la misión esta que supuestamente nos otorga algo nuevo. Deberían permitir en estas zonas, yo supongo que a lo mejor día de mañana me tengo un parche o algo, pero deberían permitir que en estas zonas pudieses correr o que hubiese ciertos teleportes, ¿sabes? Ya que el juego carga rápido. Que por ejemplo aquí hubiese un... No un monolito, pero... No un monolito, pero algo que te... Joder, que te pudieras teleportar. ¿Qué haces?
We did. Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business,
Tell me of these Morgan beards then.
But of course, if my
A
old
mí que esta
tongues are to be
misión
believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
a mí que esta simplemente nos va a otorgar o llevar más pociones o que las pociones sean más efectivas. Porque las pociones creo que nos curan un 20% y las ultra pociones un 40%. Me da a mí en el olfato uterino. Es que lo suyo sería poder teleportarte aquí. Dice tú, me quiero teleportar aquí. Ya está, tío, pero es que no te deja. Aquí no te, a estas cosas no te puedes teleportar. Entonces, ¿para qué coño? ¿Sabes lo que quiero decir? Zona de entrenamiento. Bueno, vamos a ir para... Es una tontería que no te dejen.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
Esto lo que va a estar en la fase del desafío. Que por cierto, no sé si lo sabéis, que me esté viendo, hay un trofeo que es todas estas que son fases, hacerlas sin que te den ni un toque.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of those girls' rags are so threadbare. And we most certainly cannot have that. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent...
Of course not.
Oh, you see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, but they don't deliver. Not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need some.
And
Ahora, bicho.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. What?
Vale, hija.
They said they'd give us 2 clothes.
No da tiempo realmente a tener nunca más de 3 misiones, ¿eh? A ver. ¿Sabéis que con cada cristal madre destruido, cada enemigo derrotado y cada nuevo aliado, los libertadores expanden su rango de operaciones, cupo? Lo que implica más portadores liberados, más esclavistas justiciados y más encargos en el tablón de anuncios. Vale. Vale. Y vale. Este, por ejemplo, que estaba en Northreach, ¿no? No. Pues en la región de montaña de San Rosario lleva muchos años habitada por metedores, buscadores, no sé. Fonda de Marta, vale. Y este... cercana a ruinas empíricas cercanas al fondo de Marta. Sabemos que es activo, o sea, están los dos en el mismo lago, ¿no? Vale. Pues muy bien. Vamos para acá. Vamos a ver, hablar con Jill, ¿vale? Que Jill estaba bastante chunga después del último que se hizo, ¿vale? Del cristal madre.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself. Understood. And thank you. The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
Never in the more.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
No me lo creo. Lo que acaba de suceder. Uf. Uf.
Where are you? In here.
Esto es lo que estaba pidiendo yo el otro día. Y está pasando.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack. What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Vale. Mira, si vamos a ir a lo de la biblioteca. ¿Hay información nueva? Ninguna, ¿no? Estos soldados ya sabemos lo que son. O sea, el personal de Hugo Kupka, por órdenes suyas, destruyeron la vieja guarida y asesinaron a sangre fría a muchos de los miembros provengan la muerte de Benedicta Harman. No satisfecho con ello, ahora capturan a portadores de la República para traer a Cid y acabar con él de una vez por todas.
My knowledge is yours. And so, it is done.
Por fin una hazaña gestada durante 5 largos años. Con la caída del cristal madre, el legado de Cid recae sobre un nuevo infame. Mas la historia aún no ha concluido, y aunque ignore si su desenlace será favorable o trágico, solo le pido a los cielos que me concedan más años para llegar a presenciarlo.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now This, I believe you will find most interesting.
Ah, mira la información nueva, ¿no? Orden de caballeros fundada en la provincia imperial de Rosario que se dedica a dar muerte a portadores huidos de la justicia a todo aquel que ose darle refugio, como si quisieran diferenciarse del otro cuerpo de caballeros del imperio engalanados con corazas plateadas. Los dragontinos, los guardias oscuros, lucen una armadura negra y son temidos en todo el territorio. Vale. Eso ya se sabía. Capital del hierro, del hierro, no de hierro, a ver, iba a decir. Capital del reino de hierro, también conocido como Aearan. Emplazada en la isla de Hierro, bañada por las aguas del mar ferviente a varias leguas de la costa occidental de Rosaria. Su nombre significa roca chamuscada en lengua aeraní. Cristal madre que antaño se alzaba en los gélidos páramos del norte de Tormentia, ahora engullidos por las tierras estigias. Poco después de su desaparición, las tribus del norte marcharon hacia el sur en una ofensiva desesperada contra Rosario. La cruenta batalla enfrentó a los dominantes de Shiva y Fénix, pero al final el fuego se impuso al hielo y las fuerzas ducales lograron repeler la invasión al menos durante un tiempo. O sea, esto te hace un viaje de tiempo.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Vale. Vamos a hablar con Otto de Wengerberg.
All right, Sid. The fires of freedom sweep the land, set holy ground to flame, and frozen hearts to soften start, released from frost's cruel clay.
Vale. Pues muy bonito.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
You have to remove your mark first, or the child catchers will get you.
Me encanta que Torgal siempre está como en sitios distintos. Por ejemplo, ahora estaba ahí con los niños.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
La verdad que esta tía no sé por qué se ha vuelto tan importante en la historia.
Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
Qué culito tiene gato.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
A ver.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present. deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Me entero, o sea, entendido, pero me entero regular, la verdad.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate. Then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Ya va a morir demasiado. Mira que Cid siempre dijo que está por aquí mi alma, lo que he vuelto. Y al final... Sí, vamos a hacer esto, total. Tenemos la secundaria, o sea, vamos a hacer la secundaria un momento.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown?
Just some linen. 2 bold.
Apologies, my lord, but your items... They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on them. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always...
It usually is. So I assume...
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice. Wait, you aren't...
Going to find it.
Oh.
Así de fácil.
She's a menace.
She went on the riot, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your...
Is there something...
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed.
But it was you who...
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry.
These goods are expected in Northreach.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad.
I had someone from the market send you. Please, please.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Oi! Killer! It's time to kill...
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that! Nice try. Too slow.
Digo. Soniquete de la muerte, bicho. Menos mal que hay que hacer menos que lo que llegué.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Killer my ass.
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him. And he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach.
Me esperaba hacer un camino de vuelta.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandit.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order now. If you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bok.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safe. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Y bueno, pues vamos a hacer aquí la fonda de marza. Y en la fonda de marza hay dos bichos. Dos cadentes. Que los cadentes son del Final 15. Dos escorias. Ahí está, marcado una de las escorias. Vamos a la escoria esta primero. Ahí está. Seclet. Pillazo de antebrazo, bicho.
Can't let that thing run free so close to the end. Have to take the bull by the horns.
Ay, que me creí que tenía recargado eso, güey. ¿Alguien me puede explicar? O sea, no sé si habéis dado cuenta de lo que pasa. El juego tiene una esquiva, ¿vale? Y yo he esquivado. Y la esquiva la he hecho hacia donde estaba cargando el bicho. Entonces, si se supone que con la esquiva yo soy intocable, pues que gracias a la esquiva he esquivado el ataque, se ralentiza el tiempo. ¿Por qué me ha puesto delante y me ha matado? Esa es la pregunta que hago.
There's no turning back.
Vale, por Dios. Vaya, vaya. Coño. ¿Me la mata? ¿Me mata? Sí. Me mata. Qué malamente está puesto eso ahí. Me mata. Joder. No ve la camarita, pisa cuando hay arbolito ahí. Qué malamente la última parte del combate, cojones. Que bien en la primera y que malamente la última. Vale. Vale. Ahora. Vamos aquí, vamos a pillar ultra potis y todo el rollo. Vamos a hacer la secundaria. Al final el dinero por ahora en el juego me sobra bastante. Entonces, aunque si muere se me recargan las pociones, entonces es una tontería.
Sid. Yeah.
¿Te has tomado las pastillas? Por aquí tiene que estar otro cadente. Y cadente, que yo que me he cogido de decir lo de los cadentes. Por aquí tiene que estar el otro. La otra escoria.
She's near the abbey is certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards. Straight home now.
Este cofre no está abierto.
Bright yellow. Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
No tiene picha.
Something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Segundito. Vamos a ir a lo de las ruinas, ¿no? Tiene que estar aquí la otra escoria por aquí. A ver, las ruinas de las ruinas del coño de primo. Esa va a ser. Malamente ha empezado todo esto, ¿no? Vale. Voy a poner aquí la marca. Por si morimos. Me he equivocado de botón. Vale. No, ni un toque. Tiene que poner. Es normal, el aliado al empezar, pero el combate por ahora es sencillísimo. Lo que pasa es que es verdad que debería intentar tener lo del ataque del Fénix porque me cura todo lo perdido.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after.
No hay forma de partir sin el de eso que va.
Sid.
Good girl.
Be safe.
We're not alone.
It's us or them.
A ver, ¿por qué? Me he equivocado de habilidades. Listo. Fácil.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Vaya por ahí. Bueno, ahora sí, nos vamos a la guardia y ya está todo hecho.
This is our chance, Clive. To put an end to Kupka's madness once and for all.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way.
Don't worry. I believe this will...
Let's see here. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet, or... If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. Speaking of which...
I don't know.
Lino negro brocado, seda blanca tersa o terciopelo rojo. Terciopelo rojo.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a peek. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right.
Not quite. When my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territory, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess. I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. I'd offer to sew her something that might better suit her station.
¿Esto acaba de decir información de Jill? ¿De que era princesa? No, ¿no?
But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly...
Oh. Sometimes.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift.
We'll see, I suppose.
Ole.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses. Made of linen. Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made of
linen. Sí, mira, vamos a ir por aquí. Así mata dos pájaros de un tiro. Hacemos lo de las escorias. O sea, los puntos de renombre y vamos a lo de la vuelta.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Medallón de clérigo mejorado, ¿vale?
All yours. Best of luck out there.
Bueno, las pociones un 40%.
Sid.
It's about time.
Let us know if you find any rotten plants.
¿A qué nos da? Yo opto porque nos va a dar o tener más pociones. Yo opto que nos va a dar tener más pociones, más cantidad de pociones.
It is rare that we see you so often in the back.
El brillo espectral de este estaño fluoso tiene una infusión agradable de sabor o potenciación de los árabes, pociones de tinte, su nombre...
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These, did you have...
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must... If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you. I need only a moment to extract the...
Sería una ilógica que me dice que las pociones se potenciaran si tengo anillos y demás que se potencien, ¿no?
And here we are. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase.
Objeto único, potencia el efecto de las pociones y otra poción incrementa el tiempo de efecto de las sales fortalecedoras y piedra. Vale. Al final era eso. Ahora que han seguido el extracto del lore en Náyade, las pociones y otras pociones restaurarán más vitalidad, más el efecto de las sales fortalecedoras. Justo lo que leo antes. Pues nada, vámonos a...
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Nada, estaba mirando por si había una cosa que me venía a la mente.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Qué pena. Ay.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Cuando se habilidad por el corazón, en esta habilidad cuando se vuelve invulnerable a ataques físicos sobre él. Para suprimir su efecto, inflige daño con disparos mágicos o habilidades de Icon. Arresta cuanto antes al enemigo capaz de usar la habilidad para evitar que sigan protegiendo a sus compañeros. Vale.
There's only one fitting punishment.
Vamos a ver. Si la vamos a quitar, pues no la tengo ahora mismo puesta en ningún lado. ¿Y si para estando aprendido? Pim, pam, pim, pam. Vale, realmente, o sea, realmente, aprenderla, mejorarla y luego dominarla. Dominarla es tenerla en todos lados. Vale, y esta es aprendida, mejorarla. Pero es que pone otra. No sé cómo... No, si domino estas dos, luego lo puedo cambiar. Es que es una tontería, es que lo puedo cambiar, loco. Ah, claro, los círculos indican si está muy aprendida o no. Vale, 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 vale. Voy a hacer una cosa. Esta me la quito. Este es hasta 6. Vale. Lo dejo así. Espérate, que me falta una cosa. Espérate, que tengo que pensar. Si a mí lo que me interesa es que tengo un arma nueva. Ah, pues ni me he fijado. Ah, porque tengo la de platino. Y tengo la mejorada. Que no sé cómo he conseguido la platino base. Otra vez. A ver. Esta es para mi ataque y mi defensa. Y cuando el enemigo está caído... No, debería ser. Ya lo he pillado. Debe ser aquí. Y aquí. Esta. ¿Vale? ¿Por qué? Porque con esta luego le hago yo los embistes y toda la pesca. Y ahora aquí tengo que ponerme por la carmesí para curarme. No. Ah, claro, es que me la he desaprendido. Es que soy imbécil. Aquí me pongo. Vale, correcto. Me pongo esta y esta. ¿Vale? Estos son sus ataques normales. Y esta es esta y esta. Yo creo que es así, así sí.
I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You won't escape! It's over!
Down! With me, then! For the Emperor!
Out of our way!
Qué buena pelea me ha salido. Me sentí orgullosísimo. Estoy mirando por si acaso se me pierde algo en el mapa, pero creo que no, que aquí no va a haber mucho. No vaya a haber mucho que se pierda, me refiero. Vale, con la escalerita. Y falla.
It's the out. Get out of my city or die.
Va a ser que lo puedo colocar realmente donde yo quiera. Hasta que se acabe el efecto. ¿Y cuando se acaba? Vale. Cuando requeé un quesito, vale. Ok.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Vale, a ver. Está allí Estallido centellante. Estallido centellante es esta, ¿no? No. Electrosfera. Este, ¿cómo se llama? Electrosfera. Mira que tengo una mejor de electrosfera. Me da a mí que no, ¿no? Ah, va por según la invocación, ¿no? Esta es la única que tengo. Nah.
He's here! Remember, get him! We take him alive! Set her loose!
Por fin ficha un bunker.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Vale, por dentro.
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it.
pace. It's down.
Then let's make this count. Give me!
Combate súper sencillo y vuelvo a decir lo mismo, le falta epicidad. Le falta haberme permitido darle piñazos con el cuadrado, con el R1, tío. Sigo diciendo que le falta.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Un solo brazo. Esos grilletes son los del principio, ¿no? Los grilletes de cristal, ¿ves?
Fuck.
Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Headsman!
do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
No quiero que la maten, ¿eh?
I have to get to the courtyard.
¿Dónde se ha ido Gav? Se ha ido por aquí por la izquierda y no hay sitio para irse. ¿Ha metido por el hueco Gav? ¿En serio? Vamos a dar todo el culo, bicho.
Don't you let her die.
Será como estaba al principio del juego, cuando éramos chiquititos, pero joven. Luchamos contra Mordor. ¿Mordor era? ¿Morchok? ¿Mordor? ¿Qué peleamos allí?
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Este Torgal, bien Torgal. Hostia, los ojos azules de Torgal. ¿Qué está pasando, Torgal? ¿Qué haces, Torgal? ¿Qué pasa con este juego?
Jill, can you stand?
¿Puede estar Torgal más guapo?
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Pero Torgal, por Dios de mi vida.
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
Take on
Care to explain what the fuck your dog just did?
Later, everyone. With me. That includes you, Toggle.
Where did this drop come from?
Jill, can you still fight?
You can try.
Coño.
Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let them come.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Kupka took our home, Clive. Don't let him take yours.
Don't worry about us. Go.
Kupka took our home, Clive. Don't let him take yours. Jill'll be safe with me. I promise.
Está guapísimo, cojones. Espérate, vamos a mirar si hay algo aquí en el patio, ¿vale? Porque no está para que nos metamos sin mirar, para que haya un cofre o haya pociones, ultra pociones para coger o lo que sea. Qué lentito va, hijo, claro. Pisando huevito, ¿eh? música más bonita.
You're late. Trouble on the way?
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice-damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
Un poquito extremista, ¿no? Pero bueno.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong.
Se va a transformar en titán y la va a liar un montón. Lo vamos a cargar toda la puta ciudad.
And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosfield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kuka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
It is time you learned what becomes of those who dare to cross me. Cross
No puedo pelear y leer a la vez. Si me mata no pasa nada. Me que tenía la habilidad cargada. Porque no hace la puta habilidad, tío. Encima lo hace mal.
Die by my hand, Rosfield. My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave.
What? Oh, shit.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain.
Vale. Joder, cuando estoy así lanzando último golpe, carajo. Porque no me he dejado salir. No entiendo. ¿A mí tengo que saltar para que no entienda? Dos. Hay que saltar. No sé cómo estoy esquivando todo. Por hablar, tío. Me faltaba otro momento épico, como el de mitad de batalla. Hostia, cojones.
fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
Hostia. ¿Sale quién es? No sale. Ese creo que se viene por la hechura que tiene, salió en el inicio del juego. Hablando con Wallow.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal?
Puede ser por el anillo que tiene.
Suit yourself.
Siempre lo he pensado. Que tiene algo raro que no sé qué es.
We have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
Mira, ahí va a morir acá.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kukra away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. It'll give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling?
A ver si por el lore sabemos que Torgal había sido entrenado por Cid. Trofeo el lugar que me vio crecer, pero he derrotado a Hugo Kupka en el castillo Rosalve.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Torms.
The lawsman? About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right.
Claro.
Let me know
Ahí,
if you
ahí
learn
viste bien
anything.
a Gaf. Bien hecho,
Will
Gaf.
do. And you
Muy
do the
bien hecho,
same,
Gaf.
eh?
Eres un máquina. Me caso contigo, Gaf.
Jill, listen to Taya.
I will. Thank you.
Prodigio. Zara puede usar los poderes de Titán. Despliega sus habilidades como gancho pétreo o puño sísmico. Prueba el nuevo estilo de combate. Bloqueo. Eso mola porque al final tengo por fin un escudo, cojones. Cuidado que ya teníamos la esquiva y ahora tenemos el counter. Guapísimo, ¿vale? ¿Alguna vez te he contado mi viaje por los territorios del norte? Te habrás abrigado bien. ¿Quién te has creído que somos? Gracias a nuestro espeso pelaje los mugres no pasamos frío nunca. Los humanos, en cambio, sois los únicos que cazáis otros animales para cubriros con sus pieles. Por eso mismo tuve que terminar mi viaje antes del previsto. Cada vez que saludaba a alguien, no sé, yo soy Néctar el Bravo, no Néctar la bufanda. Vaya puta mierda de historia, Néctar. Podrás metido en el culo. Charcoyante en la playa del sur de Rosario. Vale.
Not all of the nobles made it out of alive. Kupka and his men had their fun.
Golpea el suelo con un puñetazo devastador que causa daño al enemigo cercano. Al mantener pulsado el botón, la potencia del ataque aumenta. También puede ejecutarse en el aire. Hostia. Eso es normal, a ver. Hace un potente gancho. Al mantener pulsado el botón, la potencia del ataque aumenta. A ver. Pero entiendo entonces la barra roja. Ah, vale. Vale. Ahora lo entendí. O sea, eso ve en el vídeo perfecto. Le pegas normal y es, si lo mantienes pulsado puedes moverte con el carga, o si lo sueltas justo en el punto, hace un tollinazo gordísimo. Vale. Y este es lo mismo. Golpe normal. Un golpe súper cargado. Y en el momento idóneo. ¡Bim! Vale. Perfecto. Fácil de entender. Este bueno. Es que busca un puñetazo entre enemigos si se gusta. Justo antes de recibir daño, bloquea el ataque y contraataca con más golpes. Vale, este está muy guapo. Tiene 3 y 3 estrellas y este es 3 y 3. No, este es el que tengo que mirar. Bueno, me quito el de Garuda. Hasta luego, Lucas. Ya no me interesa. Es que de verdad que ya no me interesa. Este me sigue interesando porque quitarse un ataque de lejos. Pero este es mucho mejor. ¿Y este cuál es? Uy. Entendí. Es que es mucho mejor. O sea, de aquí a Wellington Pike. A ver. Tres y 3. Te hace muchísimo daño.
With more than a few.
Vale, espérate. Yo estaba poniéndolo y no sé ponerlo. Ahora, esto me sigue interesando por el tema del... de eso, básicamente. ¿Qué hago? A ver, me puedo quitar este, el de Garuda, que realmente no lo uso en la vida. El de Fénix. Este y este. Bien. Pongo este. Y eso, yo creo que así vamos bien.
None of the Empress's favorites, though. Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
Yeah?
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
¿Quién eres?
Mid.
¿Quién es Mid? No sale mi
Get back.
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvass in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
Estudiante de Ingeniería de la Universidad de Cambridge, toda una experta en tecnología empírica y da rienda suelta a su ingenio para ayudar a los miembros de la comunidad. No hay nada.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well,
Mi caso con
Clive,
el
you
nido.
heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like. Oi, Otto, you got my gill? Huh? What are you on about? My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying. That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness. Goots, meanwhile, is
Y recambio de flores. Le gusta.
Getting some rest.
You took your time?
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Pero vamos, que me caso con ella. La prefiero esta antes que allí.
Sick could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Que el Royal War no lo he podido probar todavía porque es que acabo de llegar a la guarida.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Basically, I need a smith, a merchant, and someone who can work wood. And let's face it, my student allowance isn't going to stretch that far. So do us a favour, will ya?
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
How's it coming along?
Estoy pensando en las escorias, ir dejándolas un poco de lado. O sea, hacerlas si estoy en el mapa y tal, pero dejarlas un poco de lado porque por nivel a lo mejor me cogen apretado.
I have a commission for you from Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks.
Esa es la que va a hacer el barco.
No doubt.
El barco volador que vuele. Espérate, ya que estoy. Este no tiene. Sí, pues espérate. Sí, no, si las tengo hechas todas al ritmo que salen. Además, me acaba de salir ahora una al llegar a la base de que hay que hacerla en Rosaria. Ahora cuando termine aquí la haré. Llega de sopetón y lo primero que hace sin dar ni los buenos días es encargarme que le fabrique algunas herramientas. Sigue esclavado a su padre. Bueno, así nos mantiene a todos firmes. O sea, es la forma de decirnos que esa chavala es la hija de Cid. Entonces he de suponer que es la hija de Botticelli y Cid, ¿no? Oye, buscan en lo del lore y no pone un carajo.
No scratches, all right?
Más, creo que el siguiente voy a poder hacerme los brazales, porque la siguiente escoria creo que es un bicho de eso.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
He perdido armadura, espérate. Qué espada más rara, cojones.
I can't wait to see what Mid's going to build us this time.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you...
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores, and here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot? Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid. 100 times over by what that... If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water. And that...
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes.
Thank you, Karen. Now just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
O sea, espérate, iba a decir una pamplina.
Is it business or pleasure?
Vamos a preguntarle sobre la zagala. Esa chica desborda entusiasmo por los cuatro costados y no hay nada en el mundo que consiga bajarle los ánimos. Todo lo contrario, tiene maña para enredar a la gente en sus planes y ponerla a trabajar para ella. De tal palo tal astilla, si es que es clavadita a su padre la muy piltrafa. Ya tengo ganas de ver con qué nuevo cachivache nos sorprende esta vez, siempre y cuando no me meta a mí en sus líos. Pero lo de que ella es la hija de Sid es inventado, no apareció antes, ¿no? O sea, yo no tengo recuerdos de ella. Ninguno, vamos.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Boy soldiers with their ruby stain, stick steeds fed to the fire.
A ver, vamos a mirar, pues están dando más. Hija de Sid y estudiante de ingeniería de la Universidad de Cambridge. Desde su más tierna infancia mostró gran interés por los inventos de su padre, quien le inculcó sus primeros conocimientos de mecánica. Ahora es toda una experta en tecnología empiria y da rienda suelta a su ingenio para ayudar al mismo. Vamos, que parece que la puta nave funcione, que es lo que estoy diciendo hace un montón, que nos vamos a ir al puto espacio, ¿vale? En una secundaria, antes de que todo se fuera al carajo, hablan de ella. Pues no me acuerdo, tío. Líder de la guardia, dominante de la MU. Vale, no sé por qué sale algo más, pero bueno. La misión del cartero que tenías una carta de Cid que era de su hija que estaba estudiando en Twinset. Ah, es verdad.
Do with a good oiling, this could.
Un momentito, voy a mirar una cosa. Aquí no podemos entrar nunca, o sea, me hace gracia que esta zona de entrenamiento está marcada, sale aquí como usable y no podemos entrar en Never in the Life.
Should be enough to keep. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Maid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So
Yo aquí
naturally,
le-
I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Eres flow, Baldo. Por aquí hablamos con Óbolo. Ah, pues no, se puede hablar con él. Al sur de Rosaria, si no me equivoco. El siguiente coño de mi hermana, no me sale ahora mismo el nombre, la escoria. Bueno, vamos a ir aquí y ya lo buscamos. Este lo puse yo cuando matamos al otro. A ver. Voy a quitar la marca esa. Vale, ya. ¿Habrá cambiado esto? Sí, igual, y este lo mismo, esto no ha cambiado.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there, then.
Esta zona es nueva. Quiero recordar que lo que decía la misión era como era el sur de Rosaria, tiene que ser por aquí. Luego lo vamos a intentar, lo del coño ese.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Ahora que vamos de camino, ahora que vamos de camino voy a probar esto, ¿no? Que quiero comprar una cosa de... Vale, lo he hecho mal entero. ¿No lo he hecho a tiempo el counter, tío? Vale. No hago el counter a tiempo para... No. Ah, bueno, tengo que probar si me hace daño cuando estoy bloqueando, a ver. 1974. Que no me ataca a mí, que es gilipollas. Es que esta araña es gilipollas. Esta araña es gilipollas. Tengo que probar si el bloqueo me quita vida o no. Eso primero importantísimo. Luego tengo que intentar hacer un bloqueo bien hecho. A ver si es dificilísimo o no. ¿Cuánto tengo? 2009 de vida. A ver. Vamos a defenderme todo fuerte. Vale. No me quita vida. También es que tiene casi 11 niveles menos. Vale. Vale, vale. Vale. Vamos a probar el counter de la habilidad.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves.
Dice, ¿podrías bailar sobre su
I came
tumba?
up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Sí, lo tengo aprendido, pero es que no lo uso. Es que me parece ridiculísimo lo del town. No entiendo la utilidad del town.
This shouldn't take long.
Ah, es un counter físico, no mágico. Los poderes. ¿Por qué no podía hacer el combo? ¿Que alguien me lo explique? Ahora he probado darle al círculo muchas veces porque antes le di el cuadrado y no hizo nada. Este es facilísimo de derrotar aquí. Le tengo cogido el timing con las otras habilidades. Uy, me he equivocado. Ahora que no tengo ubicado hecho en el sitio. Vale, y me acabo de dar cuenta de una cosa del círculo de titán. Te deja vendido en el counter. Eso es algo que quieres saber. A ver, por Dios. Vale. Pues entonces ya, lo tengo decidido. Lo que acabo de descubrir es importantísimo. Ahí que ahora vamos a cambiar las habilidades. Espérate, a ver.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
Lo que sí tengo que comprobar es si para todos los golpes, incluidos los mágicos, que eso no lo probó.
This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Vamos a hacer lo que iba a hacer.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Vamos. Nos venimos aquí. Esta la olvidamos. Porque teniendo la de titán, ya esta nos sobra. Dominamos la de titán. Y ahora. Aquí ponemos esta. Tenemos la de devolver el ataque lejano y el counter. Ahora nos quitamos esta, ponemos puño sísmico Pero lo ideal sería, en vez de teleportarnos el vídeo, es Garuda. Ahí está. Ponemos Garuda para cuando hagamos las roturas de la mitad del tiempo. Le pegamos el jalón con este, le hacemos más daño, le metemos el tollazo con este y con este. Los counters y esta es la de hacer DPS básicamente. Listo para pelear. A buscar sin cofre o algo. Bueno, no hay doblas. O sea, cuando hagamos lo de el coño ese de los de Mid, supongo que explicarán lo de Torgal, que lo de Torgal lo más lógico es lo que yo estoy diciendo, que el brazalete ese que tiene Torgal desde el principio, que será parte de lo que da ese poder, porque como supuestamente fue entrenado por Cid, capaz de que le transforme en Fenrir o algo así, como estos vatos de invocaciones. Un pezoncito, un espermatozoide. No hay más nada por aquí, yo creo que no hay más nada. Ya no hay pueblo casi. Bueno, como tenemos que salir ahora del pezón. Aquí va a haber una escoria tarde o temprano por lo menos, ¿no? Ahora aparecerá el típico dragón. La escoria esa, ¿no? Ahora es que siempre en el mapa me hace gracia porque tú te vas al mapa. Aquí, una escoria. Aquí, otra escoria. Por aquí, otra escoria. O sea, es que se ven los lugares casi por cojones. Ay, espérate, vamos a ir a comprobar si era por aquí o por aquí la siguiente escoria. Vamos a mirar. Creo que es un flan. No me acuerdo del nombre, pero vamos, creo que es por aquí porque decía es el sur de Rosario. Y esta es la zona más al sur. Y siempre que se ve un bicho raro es ese, o sea que no hay más. Tirándote del barranco de adelante. Ah, mira, justo, me he bajado solo. Príncipe Guillo, tiene fama. Vale, gordo. Todas las habilidades son de suelo, carajo, no voy a poder devolver ni una. De repente no son magia.
Help me, boy.
Vale, gordo. Vale, por Dios. Pues es demasiado rápido. No pasa nada. Ahora empiezo con la vida entera. Esa era mi intención. No gastar ni una poción. Y empezar con la vida entera.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Total, si fuera como el Bloodborne, que te pegaba 10 minutos para empezar a trabajar la partida. Pero aquí, que te mueres y estás otra vez jugando. No sé, es que... Tira eso más. Uy, claro, que había que tenerlo pulsado. Coño, me olvida que he pulsado el ataque, carajo.
Come on.
Vale, por Dios. La cámara, tío. Me cago en los muertos con la cámara, tío. La cámara que llevo los quiebros que hace. Es el nuevo bicho. Mira, ha transformado. No me había fijado. Había transformado el perro.
Good girl.
Si me acerco, ¿se baja solo? Sí.
Be safe. Nothing.
Vale, hombre. Que quiero hacerle los counter, que ya, y seguramente cuando te he visto que estás metido en el directo, sabía que te había hecho el directo. Vaya por Dios. Me quiere que lo tenía que cargar. Ahora sí, cojones. Que el timing maltón. Listo. Este es para mejorar lo que está.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
¿Qué es lo que iba a ser? Un príncipe, como su nombre indicaba. Un príncipe. Entrega la historia. Que espérate, un momentito. Supongo que será para algo de Torgan, ¿no? Entrega la historia. Caza con compañeros. ¿Qué historia caza con compañeros?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on the decade this time.
Y cuando me diste lo del contraataque con triángulo, ¿qué te referís? ¿Que hiciera lo de la combinación de cuadrado, triángulo, cuadrado, triángulo, cuadrado, triángulo? ¿O lo del contraataque del triángulo de Titán?
What's that for you, dear?
¿Eh? ¿Hirokane? ¿Dónde carajo cogí yo el Hirokane, carajo? Que me falta el Hirokane. Que vayas en el mapa con alguien chill u otro. ¿Y cómo hago eso? De que vaya alguien en el mapa conmigo. O sea, ¿hay alguna forma de decirle a la gente vente conmigo a hacer misiones? No, no. Gracias por rescatarme en Rosalie. No sé qué habría sido de mí sin tú. Ah, que tú lo dices para ir de más fácil, ¿no? A mí me da igual. Eso me da igual. Sí, yo me estoy dentro del juego sin ningún tipo de anillo de los especiales. Todo lo que no hubiera parecido ver la ciudad, que en otros tiempos consideré muy buena en el que estaba, no pude evitar sentir un gran vacío por dentro, sin embargo de nada sirve, la vista enfrente, tengo que luchar. Vale, perfecto. Muy bonito, oye. Lo único que quiero que me des un beso en la vergota. Siempre que vengo por aquí, siempre hay alguien que está subiendo un cesto aquí, un saco con papas, saco de papacones. Siempre que estamos por la cabeza por este lado. Siempre, picha.
How's it coming along?
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
But I want to help Miss Mididol with her experiment.
Me caso con mi...
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Ah, vale. Disminuye el tiempo de recarga de gancho Petra.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Did Bernard say how long he was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I hope he comes soon.
No, es que el anillo no es un contraataque de fuego, ¿eh? Es que esa es la cosa, que yo me puse ese anillo, pues antes tenía puesto un anillo que simplemente me daba poder de ataque constante. Pero el anillo es incrementa el ataque temporalmente al ejecutar una esquiva perfecta. Entonces, ¿qué he hecho? Me he dedicado a aprender a esquivar a saco, ¿vale? Y entonces lo que hace es que mi ataque se aumenta. Entonces, no sé hasta qué punto aumenta los contraataques mágicos tampoco. Es que tampoco me he parado a probarlo mucho. Simplemente como está muy guapo que te hace... ¿sabes?
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Don't keep Gav waiting. He seemed excited.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. Really? What?
You don't need me to answer that.
O sea, quitarse la marca te puede
You know
matar.
full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until then, and we must lift that burden. The operation may be dangerous.
Y digo yo una cosa, si te quitas la marca, se ve la cicatriz perfecta que había hasta abrir la marca. O sea, es una gilipollez.
I know. But griping about my lot helps no one.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that he's doing is something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What?
Just tell me what you need.
Busca la anestesia.
No one knows Herblore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing. Unfortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village.
Vaya por Dios, podremos haber hecho esa misión matando al coño ese. Da igual. Me dice, no, me refiero a que me lo he puesto para el final y no me dejaba hacer contra magia, solo el mere. Ah, vale, vale.
If we could get ammonia to grow here in the hideaway.
Yo lo tengo puesto realmente porque me flipa la animación. Pero realmente creo que es más útil el aumentar el poder de ataque constante en 17 o 20 puntos. Creo que es mucho mejor.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has got...
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of... They were moving in for their assault when a Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas and they should be back by now, but I've heard nothing. I can't help but what...
They know the work is dangerous.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this. But I never really thought how my words might affect them.
I'll go and find them.
Thank you, Sid. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there...
Que lo que dije también antes, que tú que ya te lo sabrás. No hay momentos en el juego realmente que tengan más de 3 misiones secundarias realmente, ¿no? Porque...
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
Cuidado que es fantasma de Juego de Tronos, más allá del norte.
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound,
Lobigélido.
but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern
Me
reaches
flipa que el norte no paran de hablar del norte,
In one of
norte,
our
norte,
best
norte.
bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Lo que dice
Fenrir the
Fenrir.
Frostwolf.
Yo me esperaba que fuera por lo que tiene en la
Annals do
patita.
not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva,
Anda.
a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened.
Entonces Jill no puede morir en la historia, a menos que sea en la última fase.
Right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Bueno, te presento tú sola. ¿Qué te pasa? Pero no están haciendo nada, hay gente simplemente dando golpes.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Bueno, yo tengo mi duda.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Yo tengo una duda de Torpe, ¿vale? Que no quiero que sea resuelta si tiene resolución. Pero es una paranoia mía. Si en el juego te dicen que, por ejemplo, los dominantes, ¿vale? Los que son capaces de invocar los Eikon, convertirse en Eikon, mejor dicho, cuando se mueren y ese Eikon desaparece, otro dominante nace, se crea. Ahora mismo no hay dominante de Lamu ni dominante de Garuda. Lo único que se me ocurre para que no haya aparecido otro dominante de Lamu y Garuda es que el protagonista básicamente es el dominante de Lamu, Garuda y Fénix, de los 4 ahora mismo. Y él se podrá transformar, lo que pasa es que no le da por transformarse. Si no, lo suyo es que hubiese aparecido otro dominante.
Work in earnest we shall.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
A ver, ¿qué me has dicho tú? Siempre que hacen lo de construir cosas, espero que se oiga algo con la personalidad del 14. El pshins y todo ese rollo, ¿no? A ver, vamos a hablar con la que mi futura esposa.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Mira, y ahora te voy a decir una cosa, a ver si es cierto en quién era, ¿vale? Tú me dices sí o no. Espérate, cuando me permita hacer lo que te voy a enseñar. Tú me dices si he dado en el clavo en el que es. En el que le pega el puñetazo a Hugo Kupka. Es uno que ya se ha visto al inicio del juego.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Sí, a ver, yo creo que sé quién es. El que estaba con Willowit, con el ayudante de Odín, supongo yo que será. Quiero recordar. Mira el tío. Qué bien me cae el nota este aquí. Me quedé del carajo.
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Esto es exagerado. Mean Wille.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention,
¿Cómo?
Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
What?
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Oliver que tiene algún poder, por lo que le han dicho en nota y porque el muñeco se le iluminó los ojos. Que yo, la flor del 14. ¿Por qué se pone a oler la puta flor, Quillo? ¿Qué pasa con esa flor? ¿El qué? ¿El qué miro? Pausa y míralo. ¿El qué?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Ahí está, hierba del dragón. Elegante flor símbolo del Sacro Imperio de Sembreque. Pero si ya se sabe, o sea, si esa flor está ahí todo el rato, pero ¿por qué coño no para de esnifarla? Y ahora Oliver Lasaña. El tercero de Anabela y medio hermano de Cleifidian. Su madre le involucra en asuntos de estado desde que era un niño. Y está lo mismo de siempre.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
O sea, Olivier que tiene el don de la precognición. Pero esa mujer que tiene en el coño para sacar a los niños según poder, carajo. En el coño un higo maravilloso.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Anabela y su coño prodigioso. Es que otra cosa.
The little ones have been up to their... It's just one thing after another around here.
Aquí hemos visto que cambia de sitio el nota ese, digo, si tiene una frase nueva.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
¿Cómo?
2,000?
2000 is 2000.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Vamos a ver.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded
Eso fue lo que hicieron antes. Vale.
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it.
¿Por qué
So what then
no quieren
was
que
the
muera
plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
Ahora eso se sabía, ¿no?
I would stake your life on it.
El que dio el piñazo en el estómago era el nota ese.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Here for another of my lectures.
Vamos a preguntarnos.
We met under curious
Este encuentro fue cuando menos curioso. La conocí cuando enseñaba en la universidad. Había vuelto a mi aula horas introspectiva para recoger unos cuadernos cuando descubrí a mí escondida bajo la mesa esbozando un diseño a la luz de una vela. Resulta que se había fabricado una llave y hacía varias lunas que se refugiaba allí y de otros tutores menos amistosos. Le pedí que se fuera, pero ya sabes cómo acabó convenciéndome para que la dejara continuar con sus incursiones y como si fuera poco la aceptara como alumna. Muy a mi pesar, pues siguió desafiando mi autoridad durante mis clases. ¿Era esa la recompensa que merecía tras tantos años de incansable estudio? ¿Que una aprendida ingeniera me atormentara con sus comentarios y me tratara sin el debido respeto? Con toda su infatigable curiosidad la llevó a descubrir el atentado contra mi vida que se fraguaba entre las sombras y acudió a ti para rescatarme. Entonces fui yo quien vino a refugiarse en la guarida tal y como ella había hecho en mi aula.
Lord Byron
Rafael de las 7 casas, regidor del puerto de Sol de nada más y nada menos que tu tío. Los rumores lo describen como un caballero de gran osadía que se haya aventurado a solas en la guarida secreta del malvado Cid, el infame buena maestra de ellos. Era un aliado muy valioso, cuenta con numerosos contactos entre... Quién sabe, puede que pronto acabemos recibiendo una gran velada de la guardia. Tengo que ir practicando eso.
Allow me to educate you.
Mira,
of course.
El que yo digo es... ¿Dónde está? No, aquí no está, se ve aquí. ¿No? No. ¿Dónde se veía? No me acuerdo dónde se veía.
Of course.
Aquí. 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 Este. Este es el que le da el piñazo. Se ve que el reinete.
Very good.
Como ha dicho, dice: mi compañero de viaje favorito y la revancha contra Titán es mi momento favorito del juego.
Bid's finished outfitting her little workshop by here. Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all... You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
What's wrong, Gav?
It's this gold your uncle gave us. Are you sure it's all right for us to take it?
My uncle isn't easily refused. Especially where dispersing his wealth is concerned.
But 2,000 talents. I don't even know how much that is in Gil.
It's the price of a quayside mansion in the Crystalline Dominion. He sold one to fund our endeavor. He was hoping to part with it anyway, what with war brewing in the region. And, luckily for him, a Sambraquan noble was willing to pay over the odds for a foothold in the Holy Emperor's neighborhood.
But still, 2,000 talents?
¿Por qué?
I mean, is it normal for nobles to give away that kind of money?
It's normal for my uncle.
Ya no me cabe bien el tío.
Oh, the other half live, eh?
Well, now that we've got a few gills to rub together, Do you think it'd be all right if I splashed out on a few bottles of Lost Wings Finest?
Here, leave some for the rest of us, Otto. If he's filling his cellar, I'm filling our larder, starting with a barrel of the best salt-cured northern salmon.
I'll leave you to decide how best to use it. Just don't spend it all at once, all right?
I heard they call Rosina the Desert Hare on account of how little escapes her ears. That and her habit of bolting for the sight of danger. But if she knew Sid was looking for her, she might just be tempted back out of her burrow.
I've never seen a crate full of gill before, let alone two. Your uncle certainly knows how to make an entrance.
May the winds of fortune be forever at your back, Sid. Don't say that.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Vale, pero voy a hacer las misiones secundarias, las completo, las entrego y lo dejo. Ya es tardísimo.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Así. Las misiones secundarias se hacen rapidísimo, tío.
Straight home now. Cole.
Just about.
Sid, Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the...
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you...
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather. I want to help them, Sid. but we're barely in any state to protect the...
You made the right decision.
The goblins may...
You have duties to attend to here.
All right. Just follow the path to the... And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers,
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
El carro al lado aquí.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Who are you?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But with freedom, safety, the life you've been denied.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then.
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everything.
Thank you.
Why risk your lives to free the likes of us? What could you possibly gain? My team needs proper medical attention, but we'll get our new companion settled first.
El juego debería permitir que la X que se usa para saltar, que en el juego no vale para absolutamente nada saltar, debe permitirte de tener una tercera habilidad en la X. Es que el saltar no vale para nada en el juego. Y te dice, no, es que tienes enemigos en el aire. Te pones lo del Fénix, te pones lo de Garuda. Yo qué sé. Le dices a Torgal que se lanza el ataque con la cruceta hacia abajo y te lo tira al suelo. Es que el saltar no vale para nada, no tiene utilidad ninguna. Pues que ni aquí, es que no...
Sid, welcome back. If I just waited a little longer, or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the others got home safely.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slave of... What kind of leader sends people into... I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back...
We swore the same oath.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. No one without sever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Thank you for your faith in me. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them, but I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too.
You will.
Disminuye tiempo de recarga de ala carmesí. Muchísimos anillos, muchísimas cosas y voy a hacer huevo con los 3 que tengo puestos. ¿Y por qué me he puesto esos 3 que si no?
I hope you didn't have too much.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And
you'll do fine. Talia trusts you.
Thank you. I'm sorry. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk one, ill-conceived incision. A single slip, and even success means tremendous pain. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why did
conviction?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where... I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife.
You sound like it's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering inside. Thank you for helping me remember that.
Hola, pues te he explicado lo del tatuaje. Vale, vamos a pillar. ¿Y qué está hecho con sangre de dragón? Y que si le hacen el corte mal para quitárselo, que envenena la sangre y mata a la persona.
Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
La horca de lobos gigantes.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
No, pues tetracombo me cuesta la vida hacer tetracombo. Pues listo, lo voy a hacer, lo que dejo aquí. ¡Oh! El terror azabache. Lo voy a dejar aquí. Es tardísimo, tío. ¿Qué hora es la U? Ande, por curiosidad. Roca negra. Por el desierto. Esta zona la tengo todavía desbloqueada, ¿no? El desierto, ¿no? El desierto. Yo creo que no lo tengo descubierto. Bueno, pues lo dejo aquí, que ya es tarde. Y mañana sigo. Pues nada, un besito en el siempre sucio. Nos vemos mañana.